Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're notified of when we upload new video content, which is always going to be on a regular basis. You're going to be first to view, first to like, first to comment, first to share, and all that good stuff there. Alright, so basically this is a review on Billie Elish. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. And this is on a project or EP called Don't Smile at Me. And the artwork is actually very creative. I say it's creative, but I'm not really as too sure. And basically, I just realized something. I'll say it in a minute, doesn't matter. And yeah, so she's basically sitting underneath a ladder. It looks like, yeah, a ladder. And it's a red ladder. She's wearing red. I think she's wearing like a red jumpsuit. I'm not too sure. The background in general is yellow. So yeah, I can't really see her facial expressions in this actual artwork too deep. But from what I know about Billie Eilish, I don't know too much, but everything I've seen of her, yeah, she looks very soulless and very depressed. Is she okay? But anyway, yeah, so this was released back in 2017. Alright, so there's 9 tracks. So there's Copycat, then there's I don't want to be you anymore, then My Boy, Watch, Party Favor, Bellyache, Ocean Eyes, Hostage, and Burn, featuring Vince Staples. So Vince Staples is the only feature, and that is the only song that I gravitated towards. Didn't like it too much. The reality is this, yeah. For me, I don't know. I feel like with this EP, I feel like she was trying too much. Like she was trying to find that sound that hits well with the commercial world. And plus also, I'm not saying that the commercial world is bad, because obviously you got, for example, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, even Madonna and all these people there, yeah, even Mariah Carey, like they make pop records, yeah. But you wouldn't. It's funny because their songs are timeless, and I feel like they got a lot of soul in it. So which is why it feels timeless, right? But with Billie Elish, whatever her name is, in this particular EP, it just felt soulless to me. So it's like, like I hear what you're saying, I hear what you're singing about, but it just, like, you know, like when you got food, a plate of food, right? I'm gonna put it in food times, right? You got a plate of food, and you have, let's say you got your rice. Let's say you got your jollof rice, and you've got your, in fact, forget jollof rice. Let's just say you got your plain rice, your plain white rice or whatever, and then you got like your chicken, and then yeah, you got your chicken. Let's use that chicken and rice, right? Now, there's 2 ways to make chicken. You can make the chicken with seasoning, like all-purpose seasoning, chicken seasoning. You can even do like honey barbecue chicken. I used to do that back in the day and things. And like you can throw like dash in a certain type of seasoning to make it taste good, right? Like flavorful. Whether you have the rice, and obviously the rice is the rice, isn't it? So you won't necessarily need to have, like, obviously some people put ketchup on their rice for some reason. Yes, I used to do that when I was a kid, but yeah, that's neither here or there. But what I'm trying to tell you is, then there's the other side of making chicken where you just dash in the salt and dash in the pepper. I've never made my chicken like that before, never will. But some people will eat that and find it tasty. So, for me, that's how this album or this EP comes across to me. It comes across to me like she just dashed salt and pepper in the thing, and there's no flavor. There's no season, like real proper seasoning in it. There's no all-purpose seasoning. There's no flavor to it. Like I need some flavor. Like yes, there's people that can make pop record, like I mentioned before, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, even Madonna, like they add like a level of flavor, like they add those purpose seasoning, all those all-purpose seasoning in their things, in their record, and it bangs, like, and it, you know what I mean? It fills you up. This wasn't it for me. It just wasn't it for me. But as you know, I'm gonna take one song out of one song, and if it's out of context or in context, is what it is. And yeah, I'm gonna use the song Copycat. No, forget Copycat. Let's use the title of the project. Don't Smile at Me. Now, obviously, Billie Elish is a woman, right? Or maybe she's H in disguise. I don't know. That was a joke. And so basically, if you're a woman saying "Don't smile at me," that means you got a problem, and that problem is you don't understand. Even if you're a man, in fact, well, particularly a woman. So that means you need to develop yourself or understand your nature as a woman. When you are knowing your nature as a woman, by default, what's going to happen is you wouldn't mind if someone's going to smile at you or not. You wouldn't, because you'll be smiling at them, because you're so open and you're so feminine. You understand? Let me give you a further explanation. Click the link in the description box below, where it says become a member of the Academia Trust. When you do that, you get access to online courses such as roles and relationships, and that's where you're going to learn how to develop yourself to become a pure feminine woman, and then you will see for yourself exactly what I mean. All right, now the link to this EP is in the description box below as well. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 10. I'm going to do another review of an album, of a debut album, and we see how that sounds. Let's hope there's more flavor in it. In fact, I'm going to go with no expectations, because then it allows me to have an open mind. You know, I'm not even going to think about this project when listening to this, because it would make no sense. All right. But anyway, if you've got any questions or any topics you'd like for us to discuss, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next.